Hey guys, welcome in. How are you? Make sure you like the video and let's talk in the chats. Keyword was let's talk about it. Hey, welcome in. Let's talk about it. So I went to Raw on Monday night here in South Florida. It was at Sunrise, which is if you're from South Florida, there's a really big mall called Sawgrass Mill Mall, and it's about maybe 5 minutes away from there. It's where the Panthers play. And shout out to the Panthers for winning their Stanley Cup. You are champs. Go Cats. Vamos Gatos. And so, um, yeah. Let's talk about the first let's talk about the arena. Very pretty, very pretty. I was this trip was special because it was kind of like a full circle parent moment. I first went to wrestling when I was young. My mom bought us tickets or got tickets, and she's like, "Here, you can go." And me and my sister went. I think I was like maybe 16, 17, and my sister was like 11, 12, 12, 13. So we went to wrestling, and my mom didn't go with us, but she just sent us to wrestling. And I remember seeing The Rock at Miami Airlines Arena, and not airline, yeah, I think it was called Miami Arena. You yo look like Florida from Good Times. Really? Really though? That's what you was talking about? That's not really. How? How in the world do I look like her from Good Times? You should try my life. I do not look like her from Good Times. Really? Hi, Skylar. I see you here to crack some jokes, so I may have to put you in timeout. But anyways, my double chin is my double chin, so forget it. But anyways, where was I? So it's a full circle moment. I remember going to, hey, welcome, welcome. I remember going to wrestling, and it was a full circle moment for me. So when I brought my daughter for the first time, oh, okay. So when I brought my daughter first time, I really wanted her to, because she's into wrestling as well, I really wanted her to see that experience, to have a good experience. So in order to go to wrestling, a lot of things had happened. One, someone had to take over my shift. Two, I had to buy the tickets, and three, we had actually go there. So lo and behold, I said, "Oh man, wrestling's coming on Monday," and I told you I had a shift book. So this was Saturday, Sunday, Sunday night. So Sunday, I put it up on my shift, whatever, whatever. Monday around 12, no, nobody says nothing, 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 nothing. Oh shit, I'm supposed to post a video right now. Um, Hold on, I'll be back. Let me get my laptop. When you're an entrepreneur, trying to be an entrepreneur, you really gotta multitask. And so yeah, so let me multitask right now. My business social media requires multiple posts, just like this social media. Social media is interesting because your audience is only there for you if you engage with them, which makes sense. How you gonna have customers or clients if you don't have a service? And so therefore, I'm doing this post right now, which I thought about it. Oh shoot, I don't even have my posting schedule. Oh, it's four. It's four. It's four. Okay. Let's see what it says. What city and state? I am from Miami, Florida. Hi, from Australia. Hi. How are you? I think you may be our first. I gotta write you down in the book. Oh man, that means I have to go get the book. Let me go get the book. The book is basically my list of all my can fan. That's why I call you all my can fan. My Candace fan club. My subscribers, my followers, my friends, whatever. And hold on. Where is the book? All right. So as I was saying, the book, this is my book. It's just basically my journal. But every time I get a new person in the chat from a different, oh, hey, Callie. What's up? What's up? What is it like over there? Like 10 in the morning? So every time I get somebody new from my thingy, from a new place, I write it down in my book, my list. And I have one of those maps. Hey, is that supposed to be England? Well, anyway, so I write it down in my book. Amanda from Australia. And I'm moving to a new place soon. And so I'm going to write, I have one of those kid maps that have in like elementary class where the students color. The Skylar from England. Look at England checking in. You know how the kids color like the world map? And so I'm going to color it in and write all my can fan on there. And that's going to be like the background of my recording room when I move into my new house. So like right here behind me, you'll see that map colored in, and I'll be coloring in stuff like that when I get it filled up. So thank you. Welcome, welcome. So like I was saying earlier, it's full circle because my daughter's interested in wrestling now too. We got into wrestling because my friend was starting to watch wrestling so he can get into wrestling. And so he was like, let's watch it over from like last year. I missed one. Who I missed? I got Skylar from England and I got Amanda from Australia. And I got, who's from Cali? Who just said it from Cali? California love. Fred. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. California. You know when I think of California, I think of Mad Max. We don't need another hero. Keep saying I missed one. I missed one. What did I miss? I don't know. But anyways, so I wanted her to have some. Okay, so after like at 12 o'clock, I'm thinking, oh my goodness. I asked my teammates. Someone picks up. Yes, my shift is covered. I can go because I didn't have any like personal time to use. So I was like, crap. I got no personal time or nothing like that. I can't go. So someone covered my shift. I was ready to go. Now I got to buy these tickets. So I'm trying to buy tickets. Mind you, I'm clicking, and that's 3 tickets I need. I need 3 people. So I don't know what happened, but the thing clicked 2 people, and it was the floor seats for only $32. It was like a sale. But guess what? Could I get those? No, because once again, I needed 2 tickets. I was so mad. I was so mad. Hold on. And so I was like, crap, whatever. You can't get them. You can't get them. So they're not yours. It's not meant to be. Put out your mind. So of course they had all like the upper area was full, and it was pretty economical, like $30, $40, $50. They had the front row of the upper. But you know, when the front row or the back row is still upper seats, you're still looking through the whole experience through the jumbotron. So I'm sitting there like, well, I want to like put it so I want the best seats I can possible. Do I jump off the top of the ropes? I didn't jump off top of the rope. They did. They're professionals. Mate, mate, mate. I understand. Okay, so anyways. Oh, oh man. Oh yeah, I bet it was so lit in Australia when Rio battled Naya. I would have loved to see that match in person. Okay, so anyways, so I'm like, I don't want any like crappy seats because it's her first time, and I want her to experience just like I did, whatever, whatever, whatever. So the seats that were available, that was the best seats available in my price range. They said limited view because okay, so we're right at the stage, but like if you look straight, you see the stage. You gotta look to the side, and then you'll see like we was literally like they came in, they do their little entrance stance, and then they walk to the ring, and then they go to the ring. We were literally at the entrance stance part. Yeah, I got the seats. So I got the seats from, and also I had to find the seats on different like websites because some websites be charging you. Like, what is the convenience fee? What convenience are you doing? You're not even like printing the tickets anymore. I'm literally scanning the app. I literally have to go through like this app to like give these tickets to this person. And like, what happens if my Wi-Fi not working or my phone is still? It's not like you're gonna print the seats for me. No, you're gonna charge me another fee for that. So what can I do? I saw Monday Night Raw last Monday. So when I said it was in South Florida, if you can watch it on like, I know Peacock and Hulu streams the matches. So if you watch it on last Monday, I was there. I was like literally to the right. So like imagine that your superstars coming out and they look to the right. I was sitting in that right there on the first floor. So we get our seats, and I'm wondering, I'm like, oh man, because um, wrestling is kind of long. Like I'm a wrestling fan, but if I don't watch wrestling, wrestling is scripted, but the athleticism is real. So if you don't watch wrestling like that, or you're not interested in characters, I just go home, I lay on my bed, I eat my snacks. I'm happier. You're more comfortable at home. But then she also has to be in this thing for like she's 11, so she has to be in this place for like 3 hours. Oh, the slaps! Oh my God, those slaps! It hurts more in person. When they was doing, I was like, oh, oh. Okay, so we get there, and I'm like, okay, is she gonna be able to see it? I feel some type of way. The seats were great. It was perfect. I'm so happy they closed that whole limited view because a lot of people didn't buy those seats, and therefore their price would have went up. So the seats were good. The seats were great. We got there, and we got there at 7:30, like ticket sets. So 7:30 is not the matches they show live. It's like the little exhibition matches. It's like NXT stars who made it to the roster but who haven't blown up yet. So we saw live Valkyria and we saw Ilya Dragunov. Very impressive matches. Very impressive. So um, you get your superstars coming out. Samantha Irvin came out. We cheered for her. Uh, the two announcers came out. We cheered Michael Cole and McAfee came out. McAfee was his last time. He did his speech. That was so sad too. Oh no, I don't wrestle. Hell, no, no, no. I am not athletic at all. Like I've never been athletic in my life. So for me to be wrestling is like, no, not your girl. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking like, okay, well, you got the announcers come out, you got announcers come out, and then Samantha says, "Oh, we're 30 seconds away from being live on the network." Cross on cheering is the fact that you can't hear the announcer. If you don't understand how great the announcers are, go to a live show. They bring the ambiance and the drama and the intrigue and the emotions because they're saying what you're saying to the TV out loud. Like, how dare you hit him? Or you SOB, or oh my God, or like, woo, all those emotions you get, they're saying it to you. And the audience is going through them for the girls and Roman Reigns for the boys, for the guys. So all those emotions and all those things you're going through, you don't hear them because you don't hear what the announcers are saying. They are literally saying it into their microphones, and it's only being broadcast to network. So while we're here, it's like the audience is like a loud whisper. It's like, ooh, ah, yeah, no. But in the TV, you can hear that, you do, you suck, or you deserve it, you deserve it. You can hear those really loud on the TV. And that's what I miss about being in my bed, because when I was in my bed, I was comfortable. And also, I miss that commentary. But like I said, if you can go to a live show, please go to a live show. Yes, please go to a live show. That's my same point, Fred. If you can, you can. Even when we were leaving, like these amateur wrestlers, the amateur wrestler circuit down here gave us one of their flyers and had like, hey, we have matches every fourth Saturday. And I was like, you know what? Um, why not? Why not? Fourth Saturday's coming up. Actually, this Saturday, I have nothing to do. Why not go to these matches? I have something to plan to do actually this Saturday, so I can't go. But next month that could be an option for me. If you have a chance to go live, go live. It's 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 an entertainment. It's a show. It's like a concert, except in singing along, you're cheering. You're cheering for your heroes. You're booing your villains. You're enjoying the camaraderie. Even the guys next to me, they were cracking up. I gotta upload my vlog for this. I'm gonna upload it here, even though this is not my vlog channel, because it's come more of a vlog channel because I'm doing all these lives. But I'm going to upload it here, and I'm going to upload it on the Candace O. The Candace O channel is struggling. It's the same person, me. It's just the vlog. So, like, you want to know, what is she doing when she's not living, or when she's not living, when she's not on live, or when she's not doing fashion content? I'm doing normal stuff. I'm doing, I'm going to go vote. I'm going to go eat at a restaurant. I'm moving. I'm doing cleanup hauls in my house because I'm always nesting. I don't know what's going on. But still, check out my vlog channel at the Candace O. It's been struggling, but regardless, I'm gonna post that video here as well when I get the will to do it. I have started back school, and school needs to be my priority because I'm focusing on getting good grades and getting a great internship afterward. And so therefore I need to. Oh, Brazil. Hi, welcome in from Brazil. Do we have Brazil on our list? We do not have Brazil. Oh, yes, we do. We have Brazil. Francisco is from Brazil. Welcome, welcome. So everyone who's like coming my live and you tell me where you're from, I write it down. So then I have one of those coloring maps they have for kids. When I get my new house in my new recording room, I'm going to have the background be that map that I colored in of all you all, where you from and everything. And it's been very much a pleasure getting to know you. So back to the seats. So the seats were fine. The seats were great. I mean, we took pictures in it. It was great. Loving the seats. And the hype of it is always there. And then when you have commercials break at home, we don't have commercials breaks there, but they have like interaction with the fan. Like, show me your fan, or where you from, or do the NWO dance or stuff like that. It's cool. It's very cool. If you can go to a live event, go to a live event. Sorry, I am multitasking because that is the joy of being a businesswoman. You multitask. All right, last one, and I'm done. Clickety click, click, click. So you have this experience where you're there. So then I was like, well, first I start off my live that day with a live, because I was like, what am I gonna wear? What am I gonna wear? The outfit I wanted to wear, I bought a while ago when I first got my license, as a celebratory gift to myself. I bought me a cart from Fashion Nova, and it was this beautiful faux leather dress from Fashion Nova. One is faux leather, short. It's very short. It has slits up the front too. Very cute. If you haven't watched that live, you can watch it now. It's up. It's up. It's very popular. It's my get ready with me when I choose. And I'm choosing my outfits. And I had 3 outfits. I had a really comfortable outfit, a bustier with some jean shorts. I had another cute outfit, romper, very cute, very comfortable. And I had the dress. I bought my tickets online. I bought my tickets through SeatGeek, okay? When you go to like a WWE show, when you go to the WWE website and you go to buy tickets, it takes you to SeatGeek. I went to SeatGeek because SeatGeek had less fees associated with it. If I went to Ticketmaster, even though I had a promo code with it, it was like stupid how it was stupid high. Like the fees almost cost half as much as the ticket. Like, why am I paying you for that? I guess to pay for the workers that work there and like trash and clean up and after, but that's supposed to come out the WWE side. They supposed to pay that facility, not me paying for this ticket. That's just my guess, but I don't know. I don't know that aspect of the process. So when I got the tickets, we got there, and then it was like, well, what do we do? So we went there, and I knew it was going to be expensive to buy stuff in there, which is makes sense. The shirts was going crazy. The belts was there. The belts was like $600. They had a lot of CM Punk shirts. They had a lot of Jay Uso Yeet shirts and the Yeet hands. They had them all, and it was great. It was a great atmosphere to watch. And so I'm walking to my arena. I'm getting to my seat, and I'm watching our preliminary matches with Ilya Dragunov and Lyra Valkyria. Very good matches. Very good matches. They both won their matches. And then we move on to the show. So then, as a wrestling fan, I have what we call a harem. My males that I like. I like a harem. For my girls, I like Tiffany Stratton. I like Chelsea Green because they remind me of my personality. A bubbly, girly girl, airheadish kind of personality that I am. I'm quirky. It is what it is. And then you have Rhea Ripley, which is like my girl. Okay, so Rhea Ripley is going through in the storyline. She's going through a lot. Um, this girl is after her for what she did to her. She's basically getting revenge, which she deserved. She kind of did some stuff to her, and she took her man, and now her man is with that same girl. So she's going through a lot. But then one thing I do like about Rhea's story is that her best friend is still with her, Damian Priest. So that's Rhea's story. And I was really excited because I really want to see them. My favorites are mostly on Raw. So that's also worked out for me too. Because if it was SmackDown, I would have went. Because I like SmackDown. I like the other wrestlers on SmackDown. I love Cody Rhodes. I love the Bloodline, of course. But I told you my favorite is Roman Reigns, which I could have saw. I take that back. I would have went because Roman Reigns would have been there. But anyways, so like I love SmackDown, but more of my superstars are on Raw, my harem. So let's look at the harem. At the top is my Emperor, my number one, my top down, hands down. I don't care what you say. Favorite, Roman Reigns. He's my favorite by far. I like his swag. I like his looks. Let's just be honest. That's the top. His athleticism, his character arc. It all resonates with me. Roman Reigns is a person. You might can join my harem. Maybe you might replace Roman for me. But I like them because of their athleticism and they're hot. Let's just be honest. So Roman Reigns is number one. Number two is Damian Priest. Damian Priest kind of moved. He was up there, then he moved down because I didn't like the way his storyline was going. And I moved him back up. Damian Priest is my number two. He's my noble consort. I call it a harem because I nicknamed it after the harem shows that I love watching. I love watching harem shows like Story of Yangshi's Palace, Ruyi Royal Love in the Palace, The Double. I like watching, what else? Magnificent Century. I like watching all these shows. Undertaker. I think most wrestlers' favorite wrestler is the Undertaker. Undertaker is pretty cool, but I couldn't get into the whole dead man walking story. I mean, he wasn't hot, so I couldn't get into him. But his vibe is very cool. And every time you see like a TikTok of like, what's this and what's this and what's this, their answer is always the Undertaker. The Undertaker, especially DIY. They love the Undertaker. So my noble consort right now is Damian Priest. Damian Priest is Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan. Very good, very good. Yes, rest in peace to Andre the Giant. Hulk Hogan disappointed me with his little spiel at the Republican National Convention, but that's politics, and we don't do politics on this channel. If you have a chance to go vote and you want to vote, go vote. Use your democratic right to go vote. I'd rather you go vote for somebody than don't use your voice. But that's another story. We not politics on this channel. I do talk about politics on my vlog channel. So if you're into politics and you want to know my views, please check out the vlog channel at the Candace O. I definitely do politics over there because that's my personality. But anyways, so let's move on. Where we at? We got the noble consort, which is Damien. Under him is our consort in rank. And the consort is Gunther. I love Gunther, like I said, and I think, and it's great that I like Gunther because I think I like bad guys too. And I ever been in a pillow fight? Probably when I was little. It's like, is that really like a guy thing to see all women in a pillow fight and like, is that really a guy thing or is that a stereotype? Does it do it for you? Two hot girls in a pillow fight, like the Jello bath, the Jello fight. Is that, does it do it for you? Is, or is it a stereotype? I really want to know. I should just have a whole like just guys only chat, which technically speaking, majority of my viewers are guys. So maybe I could just ask you all. Really, does that really do it for you, or is it just a stereotype? I mean, are we gonna get beyond the stereotype, or we just like that? Like pigtails. I love, one thing I like to see on TikTok is like waitresses and like there's like, see how many tips they get best on their hairstyle, and pigtails is always the number one tip. When two girls got like them little thing and two pigtails to the side, they get all the tips. I should just bust out some pigtails on. You think I can get some more likes and tips on my followers, on my lives? Let's just promote the stereotype, like the month of October. Like promote all guy stereotypes. Just like do pillow fights. Really, does it do it for you? I'm gonna ask the poll. I'm curious. See, this is scientist in me, so this is why I'm a scientist. So I'd really just be curious, and I don't mind doing experiments. The school skirt, what does it really do for you? Maybe for October. Yeah, for October. Like I said, for Halloween. I love Halloween, so I can dress up in lots of costumes, and that'll be my fashion content is costumes. So we're at Gunther, and I'm very impressed by Gunther's basically he's hot, and also by his storyline. Also, I don't know how much weight he lost. And Damian Priest. Oh my god. They look so much better now. Which is, I know, me being a plus size woman, I'm saying that, but it's true. It is what it is. You can't help what you like. Oh, it's fun. I bet you would like a pillow fight. Come on, let's tussle a little bit. So after Gunther is my noble consort. No, not my noble consort. My imperial concubine, which is Randy Orton. Oh no! Oh no! I skipped Drew. Okay, so Drew is before Gunther. Drew is my consort. Drew. Drew. No, Drew is after. Drew is after Gunther. Drew is my imperial concubine. That's true. So we have Roman Reigns. Then we have Damian Priest. Then we have Gunther. Then we have Drew McIntyre. He's number 4. He's my imperial concubine. He's the 4th rank of the harem. And like I said, I call him a harem because I use the harem ranking. Like if you want to use military ranking, my general, blah, 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 blah. So he's my imperial concubine. And after that is your noble consort. Not your noble consort. Your noble lady, or my noble gentleman, which is Randy Orton, Mr. Thick on Thighs himself. So that's my hierarchy of men. And so, based on what I just said, of course, I'm more of a Raw girl because most of my men is on Raw. Everybody except Roman. It's just like all my girls is on SmackDown. I don't know why. It's just weird. Except Rhea. It's like I have to watch both shows. And I think I really want to get in NXT because I really want to follow Joe Hendry because he's the number 1 contender now, and I really like Trick Williams. So I really want to know how his story came about and all that background. So we get this part where I'm like, of course I have to go to Raw because Raw's 1 is in South Florida. It's only like 30 minutes from me. 2, the tickets are affordable. 3, I got off, and it's Raw, so all my men are going to be there. So I'm like, well, what do I wear? What do I wear? What do I wear? I found this dress at Fashion Nova, and it was really cute. I loved it on me. Please go watch it live if you want to see me in that dress. Or you could check out my links and check out my Instagram. Lots of pictures of me on my Instagram. Check out my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. It's right there. I should dress for Halloween as a wrestler. You're right. I was thinking about which wrestler I want to do, and I probably would like to do Chelsea with the whole Tua skirt thingy. But they bodies be right. I don't know. I don't see myself like doing it. The obvious would be like me and Naya. We have the same body shape, but I'm more of a Tiffy or Chelsea kind of girl. Or I could just dress in black like Rhea. That's awesome. Channel my black dress vibe. I love the color black. All my dresses are black, basically. The black short dress collection. So we got there, and I was sitting there like, okay, what do I do? What do I wear? What do I wear? Do I wear the dress that I really want to wear? That I first saw it. I first thought of it because it's Damian Priest. He's one of my favorites. And for Raw, I'll wear this for Damian Priest because he's my favorite on Raw. For Roman, I would dress for SmackDown. I would dress for Roman. He's my favorite. I know he's not going to see me or meet me, but I want to dress up because I like this character. And because he's a priest, the dress is white and it has like crosses on it, bejeweled crosses on it. I was like, oh, I look like a debauched nun for Damian Priest. So I have to wear this dress. So I'm trying on this dress and I'm honestly not feeling comfortable in the dress because I know once I sit, the dress will ride up and every time I get up, I'll have to like pull it down or I'll be basically staying seated the most time, which I basically had to stay seated most of the time because the dress was, every time you get up, it comes up. So I had to pull it down before I got up so I don't show the world or basically the little boy and his father that was sitting behind me, everything that's going on under my dress. So I'm sitting there like, do I wear this dress? Do I wear this dress or not? And then I thought about it. You know what? Wear the darn dress because once again, it's a live experience and you want to have your best experience. It's just like life. Go for it. If you can, go for it. Go for your dreams. Don't let no one stop you. One thing about dreams and reality is that if you don't try it, it won't do it. Like one of the shirts I'm developing says, establish the unestablished. Like if no one ever did it, it will never be done. Like the first female millionaire was Madam C.J. Walker. She was a black woman in the 1920s. She got racism, she got misogyny, she was uneducated, but she made $1 million business, the first millionaire. So of course, she had to see a vision beyond what was back there. And I'm not saying I'm not comparing my her visionary work to my dress, but I wanted to wear a dress and heels to wrestling. I'm gonna wear a dress and heels to wrestling. Did I look have to be extra careful as I walked down the steps in my short dress and my high heels? I was extra careful as well. But did I feel awesome about wearing my outfit? I did. I looked great. I looked very hot. I had a great time and I enjoyed myself. So wear what you want to wear, do what you want to do, be who you are. You only got one life to live, and when you die, you die. All those people you live for, or you didn't do this, or I didn't go to this college because my parents said it was too far away. I had that regret in my life. I wish I went to the college that I wanted to go to. Maybe I would have got more out of college than I did by going to the college that my mom chose for me. Do you live your life? You can only live for yourself. You can only love who you love. It is what it is, man. At this point in the game, you only have one life. There was a do-over button. You could try it over again. Why not live for other people? But we can only live for ourselves. So I didn't wear a dress. And then on the website, it says no purses. So I didn't bring the purse, which is to complete the look. Lo and behold, people had purses and book bags and everything. So I was very mad. My daughter's very mad because she couldn't bring her stuff as well. And so we get there, and I knew it was going to be expensive because live events are always expensive. It was like $16 for a beer. I don't drink, but I remember looking at that price, and it was like $19 for 3 chicken tenders and some fries. And I was like, for $19, we all can go to McDonald's after this match. So we're not going to eat in here. We're going to eat afterward. Well, my little spoiled princess of a daughter act like she just is so starving. Her world was ending. Because guess what? We ate before we left, too. But that's a spoiled child being a spoiled child. You can't expect more or less to people. They're really going to show you that people only give you what you allow them to do. And it sounds nice coming from somebody when you're not in the experience of something. But when you're in the experience, it is what it is. So Get there, and I'm like, yes, 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 yes. Jay Uso wasn't there or Sami Zayn. That was disappointing because those are not my favorites, but I do like them, and I did want to do the whole yeet thing, and I did want to, oh. Seth freaking Rollins, of course, he's out because of freaking tsunami. Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed wasn't on the show. Oh yes, he was. He did a match with the Miz. I do remember you. Hey, welcome, welcome. I do. I do remember everybody in my live stream. Welcome to the live. We are talking about wrestling. Wrestling is important. We're not really talking about, we're talking about everything. We're talking about wrestling too. Can y'all really see me? Let's go. There we go. Mm. Big Mama, good evening. From Ghana. Oh, from Ghana. I think we have a new country. Welcome. Yay. I get to put you on the board. Mr. I don't know how you pronounce that. Kawaku? Kavaku? Kavabu? Is that a ku? It's a ku. Kawaku? From Ghana. Welcome. You get to be on the board. Our board is, when I have my new recording room, the back of this wall, like right here, is going to be a poster like from kindergarten. You know how you color in the map? I'm going to color in the map and write the name of my can fan. That's what I call you all, my can fan. Which is my subscribers and everything from different thingies. Likewise, very happy to meet you too. Welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. So I went to wrestling and it was great. So we first came out. It was I think it was CM Punk came out first, and I'm not a CM Punk girl because I'm a Drew girl, and Drew right now is against CM Punk. So that brings me to our next topic: the hero versus the villain, the heel versus the face. In wrestling, the heroes are called faces, and then you have um, a minor hero or major hero. A minor hero or a minor villain is called so like baby face or baby heel. The villains is what we call the heel. Apparently, I have a thing for bad guys because most of my harem is all bad guys. Well, take that back. Everybody in my harem is all bad guys. Roman is a bad guy. Drew is a bad guy. Damien's a bad guy. Well, he was a bad guy. Damien was a bad guy. Randy Orton, he was a bad guy. And Gunther, he is a bad guy. So I have a bunch of heels, and I have some former heels, now faces. So, now let's talk about Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is now a heel. She was a heel. She was a bad guy turned babyface. During her rebrand she was actually a face. She was a champion. People cheered for her. She was blonde. She was happier. She was not happier. She was, the crowd cheered for her. She was a traditional face. When she moved from NXT to the main roster, she joined Judgment Day 2 years ago under Edge, and she became a heel. She became a bad guy. She dyed her hair black. She had the mohawk. She was very much the dominant mommy we came to know and love right now. And I understand that. Even when she was champion for that long time before she got injured, she was a bad guy. But she was something you cheered for because you loved her energy. You could be the bad guy, but you have that swag, you have that vibe, and people love you, aka the fans in the wrestling, WWE universe. You loved her character. So even when she won her belt from Charlotte Flair, that was like a on again, off again. Long. One thing about WWE, they love long storylines. So Charlotte and was battling a long time ago, and even when she won Money in the Bank or the Royal Rumble to get that match with Charlotte, she had to go through. She was so popular that Charlotte challenged her for the belt, for the NXT belt, because she was so popular, and that's why they moved her to the main roster. So when they moved to the main roster, they had to figure out what to do with her because she wasn't. They were already had face on the main roster. So in order to have a new person, she became a heel, a bad guy. So, as she became a heel with Judgment Day, we respected her. She was a very dominant champion. No one could beat her. I mean, even her that really big battle in Australia, one of the best matches I've seen in a long, long time, was her championship battle in Australia against Nia Jax. It was a weight to weight competition. Nia's heavy set build, her natural power, Rhea's muscular build, her muscle power were even matched together. Very powerhouse match, very good match. I remember she defended her title match against Selena Vega in Puerto Rico. We all knew that was an easy cut win. Maybe Selena's gonna sneak a couple punches in there, but I didn't really see a threat in there. The same thing with Becky Lynch. The same thing with anybody else on the roster. I don't really see competition unless you have Jade, Nia, and Bianca and Charlotte are the only ones I think are match or match can go with Rhea based on their build. I don't see her ever fighting, Dakota Sky. No, the Dakota Kai or what you call it, Sky, EO Sky, or Michin. I don't see her. Tiffany Stratton, Chelsea Green. I don't see her really doing it. Maybe Piper Niven might can do something, but it's like she can't really. The girls on the roster really can't hang with her. The only girls who really can't hang with her are all on SmackDown. Nia, Bianca, Jade, and Charlotte are all SmackDown wrestlers. But that's my opinion. I'm not saying the other wrestlers on Raw side, the female wrestlers are not talented, but for power strength, I don't see them being a competition towards or for Rhea. So even her reign was very dominant, and we liked her. She was a bad guy. She's like, don't mess with me, or I'm gonna tear. If you mess with me, and I liked her because it was like, if you mess with me first, then I'll have to give it to you. And the girls in the locker room, the storyline was they was trying to prove themselves, and so they'll challenge the big bad wolf and get bit down because it's Rhea Ripley. So then Rhea Ripley, you know, she gets involved into the Mysterios and she breaks up. She encourages Dominic to turn on his father. Dominic now becomes a heel as well. He joins Judgment Day. Their love story kind of mommy's on top, the dominant woman, and you have she's the dominant one, but she's still empowering her man. Like that's her man, and she's empowering him and wanting him to be great. I love that about that relationship. Like sometimes the woman is the alpha. I'm not into that relationship myself, but for some people, that's a thing what you do. And I love that for her. I love that character line. The only thing that came in was now you come in. Who's going to take this queen down? Who's going to knock her down? Who's going to take away her power? Insert Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan was Rhea Ripley's teammate when she first came to mainstream, and she had, she was knocked down because she was no longer as popular to the tag team division. She was her teammate, she was her friend, and yet she betrayed her when she first joined Judgment Day. So that's one thing about Love WWE. It has a very long storyline. You get one idea and you spin it out for years. So now you have insert Liv's Revenge Tour. So Rhea ended up, turning on her and causing her major injury, which took Liv out of the business for almost like, a year or so. I think it was a year, more than a year, right? But then what happened was Liv come back, and of course the first thing you do is you want revenge. So she sneak attacks on Rhea and injures Rhea, hurt her shoulder, and now Rhea's out of the wrestling world. She has to forfeit her title. She never lost her title. She has to forfeit her title because she can't wrestle. She's going to be injured for a couple months. Mind you, in real life, Rhea Ripley is now married. And that's what she was on her wedding and her honeymoon. But that's the real story. But back to the storyline. In the storyline, she was injured and had to go. So then Liv says, okay, sure, my vengeance on you won't stop at this. My vengeance of you will not stop at this belt. I'm going to take your man away too. And let's make this crystal clear. If someone can take somebody from you, they was never for you or with you. Okay? Also, if you're injured at home, whatever, and you're in a relationship with somebody and they don't even call you, they was never for you, they was never with you. Dominic was never for Rhea or never with Rhea. You know who was for Rhea and with Rhea? Damian Priest. And this is why once again, I cannot get on the bandwagon, my whole runt right now, my whole spiel. The reason why I got into this conversation for the last 10 minutes is I cannot get on the bandwagon of hating Rhea. Yes, I know she did live wrong, and she probably deserves, is karma, her punishment. But because I am a fan of Rhea, I encourage and support Rhea Ripley to the end. It's like being married to Hitler. You know he's an asshole, and yet like his wife. Let's commit suicide together because I know who you are, I accept who you are, but I still love you. You're still my boo. I don't know if that would happen with Hitler's wife. May they both rest in peace, but it's another story for another day. So fast forward to um SummerSlam. My first live ever, SummerSlam. I really wish YouTube would stop like tripping. Like, if you're gonna watch a show, like all these people be streaming shows and I don't get copyright banned. But some copyrights are not that bad apparently. I figure out what playing music and everything. Like Fridays, I have my dance parties because we Friday. I haven't had it. I started last week. I have this week on Friday. So come back to my live on Friday around this time. We'll probably start at 1 for my dance party, my Friday night dance party, because we made it through another week. Where was I? Okay. So then we have SummerSlam. Dominic charged his true colors. Throughout the months that Rhea was injured and out, Dominic was doing a whole, oh no, she came on to me. She did this, la 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 la, la 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 la. But then Dominic came home. When Rhea came back, Dominic was like, I don't like you, Liv. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. You jeopardize my relationship with Rhea. But at SummerSlam, he betrays Rhea and sides with Liv. Liv is now the champion. Liv is the champion who beat Rhea now. Before she got Rhea's belt because Rhea had to forfeit her belt and she lost it against Becky Lynch. But now she has beaten Rhea because of Dominic's interference. Dominic smirks and he's like, now, hey, my girl is actually really champion. His girl being Liv Morgan. One, if my man done some dirty crap like that and left me for another girl, I'm not hitting the girl, I'm hitting the man. But in her case, she got a right to hit both of them. They both did her wrong. Liv injured her, she injured Liv, fight Liv. And then Dominic, I'm fighting Dominic. Bomb. So this whole time that Rhea was gone, her loyal friend, Judgment Day member, Damian Priest was like, hey, did you contact Rhea? Did you talk to Rhea? Did you speak to Rhea? He's like, yeah, of course I did, Dominic. No, he didn't. Why? Because he looking at Liv. And Dominic was like, So when she came back, he didn't tell nobody she was coming back. She's like, is that your girl? Why I gotta tell you your girl coming back? Because you ain't talking to her. So then Rhea Ripley comes back and now boom. Now Dominic like, why you ain't tell me that the girl came back? Now we know why he wasn't calling her. Now we know why she know he's coming back. Because he was on Team Liv all this time. So now of course, let's get on to Damien's story. So at the same time, Damien is fighting for the main belt on Raw, which is the World Heavyweight Championship. Okay? So you have the World Heavyweight Championship. That's the belt Damien's fighting for. The first inaugural person to have it was Seth freaking Rollins. He had it for a while. He was a great champion, but he was the workhorse champion, in which is great because he actually put battles up to fight for the belt. The only problem was he didn't have time to heal. And then also you had these two monsters of a companion, three monsters of a companion of a group fighting for this belt. Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Drew. Yeah. Basically, he just set everybody up. You're right. And Drew McIntyre. And I was really at this time in the game, I was really in turmoil because all my babies was fighting each other. But I could stand they want to be the powerful, they want to be the alpha, they want to have a big belt. So I can understand it. I need my water. My water is in the living room. I'll be back. Insert commercial break. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I don't see how Michael Cole and them can be talking for 3 hours straight. Because I be talking for 1 hour on these lives and I be dying. My throat is killing me. Yes, he really definitely he needed to heal more. He needed time. I understand the whole workhorse concept and it's admirable. But let's be honest, you're literally fighting people, throwing yourself over rings, getting hit with steel chairs. You need time to heal. And so when Seth lost the belt to Drew, I was team 4 because I love Drew. Drew is bae. Drew is number 4th on my list. He's very hot. You know, it's great. I love Drew. But then Drew had an issue with CM Punk, which cost him the belt, and therefore Damian snuck in. So his homie in the Judgment Day, Finn Balor, was also like, hold on, I want this belt too. I want a thingy. Oh yeah, he does have his commercial break. So yeah, he do be like probably like ha ha ha, take his little throat softeners or whatever lozenges. So you have that spiel where you have this whole power struggle for this belt. First, now Seth is gone, so now he's gone. Now you have Drew and CM Punk, you have Finn Balor, and you have Damian with this Mr. Money in the Bank. Mind you, he been trying to catch his Money in the Bank for since forever. This has been like almost a year. He's about to lose it again. He's about to lose his chance because it's been almost a year. And every time he tried to do it, it's been a botch. It's kind of like a meme or joke or whatever. So, you have Drew McIntyre and you have Seth freaking Rollins at WrestleMania. Mind you, Seth freaking Rollins is in a 2 matches because he has to he's on Team Cody battling the Bloodline. He's a face with battling the Bloodline against Roman them. So that was a massive match. Okay, y'all gonna make me watch WrestleMania this year. That was massive. That was great. If you can watch WrestleMania, watch those matches. Watch Rhea Ripley's match against Nia Jax. That was a great match. Watch this year's Money in the Bank match, the women's Money in the Bank match also, and watch both Elimination Chambers War Game matches. Those are good matches, like really good matches that I haven't seen in a long time. Like I like wrestling. I'm telling you, I really do like wrestling. I really want to go to WrestleMania. If someone wants to take me to WrestleMania, yes, boo, I'm ready. You could be my date. Let's go. You tell me Anna's in Vegas, we can spend a whole week, me and you in Vegas, boo. Say less, because I really want to go. Homie, man, girl, where one takes me. Let's go. It's going to be lit, okay? I really, really, really want to go to WrestleMania in Vegas. But that's another story for another day. I tell y'all, I get excited. I genuinely like wrestling. It's entertaining to me. Where some girls like, Housewives or Antique Road shows. I like wrestling. That's my guilty pleasure. It is really storming outside. And I'm here for it because we were supposed to have record heat right now. We had a heat advisory right now, but now we have nothing but thunderstorms and it's pouring. And I'm inside and my baby's in school and she's inside and I'm happy for it. For anybody who's trapped outside in the rain right now, I hope you find some shelter soon because it is coming down and I'm here for it. Because it was hot. My air conditioner acting like it's not working lately. And so this thunderstorm will cool down outside so the air conditioner doesn't have to work as hard. And I feel like it's working right now. So I ain't mad about that. Where were we? Okay, so now we have CM Punk as a little monkey wrench. So Drew wins the belt. CM Punk becomes some little sneaky stuff and saying while Drew is gloating, mind you, while he is gloating, Drew gets his butt kicked by CM Punk. And then, therefore, Damian Priest now is able to cash in the thing for the belt. He is now World Heavyweight Champion. Mind you, a couple months beforehand, Finn Balor and Seth have been going through matches before because Finn Balor and Seth Rollins have like a little beef. Okay, it's just like with Liv and Rhea. Seth Rollins took Finn Balor out the game. He was injured. He broke his thing. He finally cashed in the briefcase. Yeah. At WrestleMania, and it was like the meme. It was like the meme of wrestling, like a wrestling world. Like it's Damian Priest going to cash in. The girls, they cash in quick. Mom, you champion. Like, like with Tiffany. Tiffany has a dilemma because she's so-called friends with Nia, and she wants Nia's belt. The only thing she can do is take that contract and go to Raw and challenge Liv for the belt. Which I like that idea, because then your homie could be on SmackDown with her belt, and then you could be on Raw with your belt. But they're not gonna do that. They want them to fight each other. So they gonna want Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton to hit heads soon. That's what I think. Cause whatever. And also Nia's become more like cruel with it, like telling her to bow down and stuff like that. Hey, you can be my princess, but you gotta bow down to me. And she's like, I got a Money in Bank contract. I gotta bow down to you. So I'm definitely yeah. They definitely gonna have them butt heads over that scene. So whatever. I really wish she just cashed it out on Liv, because then I don't like Liv Morgan. I really anybody but Liv at this point, since Rhea lost her match. So we get to once again WrestleMania. Damian cashes in, but mind you, his homie was trying to find. Yeah, she's already healed. She's not even becoming more healed. She's been healed. She's been a bad guy ever since she was on Raw. She was a bad guy, and that's part of her thing. The Annihilator, the unstoppable force. She's like the Bronson Reed of for girls. Like she's definitely the heel, the bad guy. But on the same thing, like I want to cheer for her because maybe because she's a villain. I like villains. Probably why I like villains in general. Like on Disney's, my favorite character in Disney World is Ursula, because she was misunderstood. And this is how you misunderstand people. You take advantage of them and they turn on you. Insert a villain. Not everybody's born. You're not born a villain. You create circumstances and not coping well with stuff. Create those behaviors. That's getting into the psychology of the mind. So, where were we? Figure out where we were. Okay, mind you, Finn Balor was trying to get that belt from Seth. He was unable to do the job. Okay? And at that same time, Damian was supportive of Finn Balor. Sound like a revenge thing. Yep. So at that same time, Damian was supportive of Finn's endeavors. Finn didn't make it. So since Finn didn't make it, oh well, I still got my chance. I still have my contract. Drew is injured, like a little, just sitting there injured, gloating with CM Punk. I'm gonna take advantage. He becomes champion. Okay, so now in true Judgment Day fashion, they protect the group. You protect the posse. And I will give it to you. Rhea and Damien became very big headed. I'm the leader. I'm the leader. I'm the leader. The whole Judgment Day model was there are no leaders. Mind you, if you have a group, you cannot have a group without leaders. You have to have someone to give the final okay. You have to have somebody to start the project. You have to have somebody to kind of have a checks and balances. You have to have some type of leadership in a communal setting. You can't just have everybody equal opportunity. I don't think you can in a setting like this. You're women, that's where you were. I understand what you mean. I think as a communal setting, you have to have some type of leader in order for the community setting to go. Minnesota is a shot caller. Minnesota. Minnesota like a shot caller. I don't understand what you mean. I think we're missing some verbs or subjects or, some kind of linking sentences structure in there. I don't know what that means. Very teacher asking me to say that. I guess because I'm a teacher. So where we at? So, but then he really was very much like, I'm the leader, I'm the leader. And they're looking like, I thought there's no leaders. I thought we are just equal bad guys here. But even in bad guy organization, you have the head of the mafia. You have the big kahuna villain. You have to have leadership in a group setting. And who's the most dominant figures and who's the most, prevailing those. Even when Rhea was there, they had more belts in the Judgment Day. At that time when Rhea was the highlight, Rhea was world champion. Damien was Mr. Money in the Bank. Finn Balor and JD were the tag team champions. And even Dominic was NXT champion. They had like all the belts. They was ruling things. It was working. It's just like with Bailey and Damage Control. They was doing things. It was working. And of course, you don't like leader. But that's also one thing. You don't talk to your subordinates any type of way. Because they could turn on you, and that's what makes you most feel most vulnerable. It's people right here with you. The people that's closest to you are the ones that can inflict the most damage to you. Because it don't take a lot to strike you from right there when I just use a little knife and just pass you right here on the side underneath your little breastbone. The ones closest to you can hurt you the most. I always believe that in my whole life. And I think that's what happened with Damien and Rhea. They got a little big headed. They both had their belts. They were tall. They were big. They were walking around like tall, big, proud, cocky, peacocking. And they didn't care about the people who were with them. And so they turned on them. That makes sense. I could follow that story arc. But even though I could follow it and it makes sense, does not mean I can ever say, hey, I'm not going to support Rhea Ripley. Why? Because once again, she's my favorite. It's like Roman Reigns. He turned on his family. His literally blood. Yes, please hit the like button and subscribe. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you, Fred. Shout out to you. But even then, I cannot not say, okay, let me not like Rhea Ripley. And I understand Rhea Ripley getting I mean she deserves it. Just like I don't think David and Priest deserve as much as Finn is given to them or Judgment is given to him. I think Finn is just mad because he couldn't do it. And so if he can't do it, then you can't have it. But yeah, he did it. And yeah, he did. Not only did he do it, he had it. And what did you do? You sabotaged him so he lost it. And so now Gunther, once again, my man, is world championship. So I have a dilemma because all of my top men are fighting for the same belt. And now at Bash in Berlin, Gunther and Randy Orton is going to fight for the belt. But now we have Drew. He's in a battle with CM Punk because he screwed him over. Damien, he's in a battle with um Damien is fighting Dominic in a mixed tag team match. That's interesting because I know Rhea can take out Dominic, but Liv can't touch Damien. So that's an interesting conversation. So the Judgment Day is going to have to interfere with that. Just like Bring You to Monday. So then I'm like, oh man, I'm not going to see my people. All they got is promos. Okay, so then you have this match between Dominic Mysterio and Damian Priest, right? Man, that's not going to be a match. That's not going to be a match. They come out to the ring and ambushes him. We don't have no match. There's no official match. It was just an excuse. And the Judgment Day, beats him up. You see Rhea and you see Damien just hugged up, holding each other. Damien is literally holding Rhea in his hands. They just got beaten up. They jumped Damien. She runs to help him. And it's like, and this whole time, I'm looking like, where's Jey Uso? Where's Jey Uso? I think Jey Uso and Sami Zayn is going to reunite with Roman to challenge the old bloodline. And I don't want that storyline. I want Jey to move on with Rhea. I like them as a couple. I like when she went yeet and he went wepa. I love the Terra Twins finding somebody. But what happened was he never showed up. And I don't think the WWE writers is going that way. But then on top of that, I don't think also he's not going to go because now they're trying to get Jey Uso into the international intercontinental belt, the belt Sami Zayn used to have. Keep track of all what stuff of the stuff of the show. I don't know. I guess because I just watch it, I'm interested in that storyline. Like that's the only storyline I'm interested in on Raw is that storyline. So I know it because it's a good story. I'm here for the drama. I'm here for the action. I'm here for the storytelling. Like I write books on my own, so of course, as an author, I can appreciate good storytelling. And that's one thing about WWE wrestlers is not only are they athletic, they're good actors too. They're acting out this storyline. So that's why it's a good transition for like them to go to mainstream acting, like The Rock and John Cena and Batista. They all had great in Stone Cold. They all had great movie acting roles because of their skills in the ring. The Condemned with Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's a prisoner. He's a United States Special Service person. He gets trapped in another country as a prisoner of war, and then this rich dude buys them all out from all these different countries and put them on an island. And he says, if the last one's living, you can be free, and you'll get $1 million. Great movie. If you ever see the watch the Condemned Stone Cold Steve Austin, watch that movie. See, I really wish we could watch like movies together. But once again, copyright, I don't own it. I know I don't own it. I say I don't own it. Like it should be an option where you can like do that to people. Yeah, right? We could just watch this together. Like there should be like a subscription page. Hey, you be able to stream a service or whatever with fans. Because if you could watch the show with me, I know you all will watch it with me. You don't hear me just talk about it. Oh, okay. So that brings me to what I like. One thing I don't like about going to Wrestling Live was you don't hear the commentary. And like I said, Michael Cole and Pat McAfee, they bring that emotion because they're saying what we're wanting to say right there. And we're like, yeah, you're right. They do suck. La, 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 la. But my crew that I had next to me, the people I came with, and the people that are next to me, he was hilarious. Like he was really drunk. He had like five of them $19 beers. He was drunk. He was hilarious. He was just cracking up, taking selfies, being in my vlog. You'll see him a lot in the vlog. Okay, I don't even know this man, but shout out to you if you know this man. Find him, y'all, and like we need to connect because he was awesome, man. It was great vibe, just hanging out. Oh my god, it was really a serious moment too. Cause okay, so mind you, the seats are about it's arena seats. They make the seats as small as possible to get as much as people there now. So mind you got these men, these like a whole group of men coming. Like you got men and you got little boys, you got teenage studs, all these men coming. They're in the row in front of me. They're coming to their seats. And like they're bobbing as they're trying to get in. And all I see is these big old full one beer and one lemonade just leaning doing like this. And I'm looking like, oh shoot. My whole legs is gonna be covered with beer and lemonade. And I'm sitting there like, ooh, don't do it, man, don't do it. So now my friend looking like, oh my goodness, I'm about to hit somebody. I'm like, oh shoot, it's gonna be a real wrestling match because you don't waste your whole lemonade on me. This guy talking about, oops, I think it's gonna be a wrestling match next to us. If that lemonade fault, we gonna have a match right here. Ring the bell, somebody, ring the bell. I'm looking like you messy man. But it was hilarious. That's one thing I like about wrestling is the fans. The fans where you at. Yes, yes, yes. It was crazy because it was like once again I wanted to wear my little short dress, so I wore my short dress. It's my reason to do it. But I did get wasted on the back by a little boy. He got my arm a little bit and then wasted on me. I said, oh, okay, it was real cold, and I was like, man, you can't hit a little kid. And you know, little kids they don't care when they do stuff. They just get up and walk. They don't be cautious of maybe I should open the door so wide I might hit the next car or when I turn around hit somebody. Accidents happen. You don't have to get upset when accidents happen. I remember when I was at the beach, right? And I got up to the just off my sheet because I'm going home. Mind you, the wind carried the sand to this lady and she was like, oh my God. And I was like, it was an accident. She's like, well, you could just do it the other way. I'm like, it was an accident. I can't undo what just happened already. You don't have to be a drama queen about it. And so I'm not gonna like snap on a little baby, and I'm not gonna get an issue with his father because a little bit of drink waste on me. I'm like, oh, it's okay. And he was like, I'm sorry, and I was like, it's okay, baby, it's okay. Let's just watch the show and enjoy the experience. I'm not gonna take that away from a kid. Just like the whole man almost dropped thing. The only thing about the man was he mean mugging me like, oh yeah, I wish you would. I'm like, you realize you about to waste all your stuff on me. All your stuff on me. It was like 2 seconds of like the clip really tilted. I got up to move so it wouldn't waste on me, and like he caught his balance. But if he didn't catch his balance in the end, I would have had a whole lap full of it. But instead of being apologetic or like remorseful, he gave me a very much look. And I'm looking like, you could have done that to me. I can enjoy the show just as much as you enjoy the show. And now I have a lap full of beer and lemonade. Like, let's just be honest. Wrestling fans for the most part is very cool. But just like anybody and anything in human nature, there's always every personality in the spectrum. So, but the wrestling was great. I left. I think I left midway through Randy Orton match because I wanted to beat the traffic leaving, and I was hungry and I knew he was gonna win. I hope he won. But I left midway through his match, and we went to Steak and Shake afterward. The line was not long at all, so Steak and Shake, as always, is slow, and therefore they took forever. But we got home by like 12:30. I was exhausted. My baby was exhausted, but then she promptly got up and went to school the next day. And like I say, I took a little spoiled butt to see wrestling. And that's my story time. Yay. A story time vlog. I think I might call it right now and enjoy the rest of this rainstorm. Take a good nap. The rainstorms, sleeping while it's raining, it's be the best sleep. I don't know why. This man told me I got a double chin. I look like Florida from Good Times. Just hate them. Any last words before I go? I'm really feeling sleepy. What am I kidding? I'm not finna go to sleep. I'm finna play on this phone. And cool. I love to talk to Morgan, Fred. Let's talk tomorrow. Let's talk at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Well, I'll be back on live tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Just for you, Fred. Not just for you, but like because of you, I'm gonna get back. I always say I'm gonna go live every day, but then like life be happening, and so like I'm like I don't feel like doing it because life be happening, and I really gotta understand that just life is gonna happen regardless. But I should still do live because I like doing live. Yeah, I know, right? I'm not going to sleep. I'm gonna play on this phone afterward. I'm too energetic now. That's one thing about live. Like I gotta calm back down. But I gotta work soon, so I gotta do something. Can I tell you a bedtime story? I just told a whole story. Mm, not now, not today. I'll tell you a bedtime story the other day. Remember that so I can do it for you. But yeah, I'm going on live tomorrow in honor of Fred. I'm gonna come back on here at 1 o'clock. I'll be back tomorrow. Cool. Let's see. I dropped my fashion content already for today. I'll be back here on this one. Oh, I'm gonna do the video. I gotta edit the video, so I'm gonna do that tonight, and then I'll drop that on. I'll drop that tomorrow before I live. Yeah. So I'll drop the video like around 1, and I'll get on live afterward. See, Fred, I like you keeping me accountable, because even though life is gonna be happening, and life has happened, I think I'm hitting another setback. This is still positive in my life, and I'm very thankful. Thank you so much for the love and support this channel has received in the last 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. I have literally gained 300 viewing hours and 300 subscribers in the last 2.5 weeks, and It's been absolutely amazing, and I'm here for it, and I love it, and I thank you so much for your support. Please do reach out and support this channel. We're almost to monetization. I can feel it's coming out any day soon. Hopefully YouTube approves it soon. And it's great because it motivates me to do more. It motivates me because I love vlogging and I love making these videos. But when I was just doing vlogs, not everybody was engaging. And then when I moved to fashion content, I had more people engaging. But then I kind of got like sad because I thought it was, you're engaging me because I'm hot. You're not engaging me because of the content. But then, it was like, oh, nice boobs, like this, like this. But people are gonna say that. But then I can't. Then I started thinking about, you can't judge a whole group of demographic based on somebody's stupid comments, because there are people like right now, like Fred, like Semenko, like all of you wonderful, like Kylan, all of you, all wonderful people who has been in my chat today, who generally just want to talk. And that's why I thought about these live streams like a global group chat. Just people chilling, ordinary people talking about life, interacting, sharing moments with each other. Yes, I may never meet you in real life, but we have moments. It's like we're kikiing like friends do. We're literally like friends on social media friends, and that's the joy of social media. So I think we have grown into, so this fashion channel and these lives have shown you a new aspect of my vlogging, and that's hosting. And that's this thing, like I would love to be like a host of a show or whatever, because I have the personality for it. I have that banter for it. I have that charisma. I have that want to like continue. Even like right now, I'm talking about I'm finna go lay on my phone and relax before I gotta go work, and I'm still talking because I like doing it. And I like interacting with people. I like that you all appreciate it too. And I'm loving the support from my audience, and knowing that you're here. It makes me feel validated. It makes me continue to want to go on. And so the last thing I say for this episode, because I am hanging up, is thank you so much. I love you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow at 1. The video for my vlog for when I went to wrestling will be uploaded, as well as I'll be on live as well. So, love you much. Talk to you later. And bye bye.